بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن تمسك بسنته بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد, after praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and sending the salutations upon the Messenger alayhi salatu wassalam, and upon his family and his companions, and upon all those who follow upon his guidance into the establishment of the last day. To proceed, ikhwan, سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. Glory belongs to you, Ya Allah. Verily we have no knowledge except that which you have taught us. And indeed you, Ya Allah, you are the all-knower and the all-wise. You are the all-knower and the all-wise. اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من علم لا ينفع. اللهم إنا نسألك علما. اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من علم لا ينفع ومن قلب لا يخشع ومن نفس لا تشبع ومن دعاء لا يسمع. Verily Allah, verily we seek refuge with you from knowledge that has no benefit, and from a heart that has no fear, and from a soul that has no satisfaction nor contentment, and from a dua that goes unanswered, and from a dua that goes unanswered. To proceed, ya ikhwan, ونواصل معكم في هذه الليلة المباركة الكريمة عونا من الرحمن الرحيم. So we continue in this blessed and noble night of ours, seeking the aid and the assistance of our Lord, the most merciful and the most compassionate. مستفيدين ومتعلمين من برنامج جامعة محمد بن سعود رحمه الله تعالى. As we continue to learn and educate ourselves from the books that are taught there in the University of Muhammad ibn Saud, may Allah have mercy upon him. طيب, فسمينا هذه السلسلة تيسير تعليم اللغة العربية. اللغة العربية. And these series of classes we have given the title Simplifying Learning the Arabic Language. طيب, فآخر كلمة تعلمناها هي. So the last word that we had the honor to learn, يا إخوان, وأن حفظنا وأن كتبناها هي. So the last word, or from the last words that we had the honor to learn and to memorize, was the word قدم. Was the word قدم. 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 وقلنا أننا ترجمنا هذه الكلمة to place or put something forward. Something forward. And as we mentioned, ikhwan, that this word here, قدم, means to place or to make something forward. Not to go forward, but to make, to place something forward. To make something forward. طيب. قدم. وكذلك تعلمنا قدم. Also we learned another word that we had in the last lesson was قدم. قدم. So the first word is قدم. قدم. Second word is قدم. Second word is قدم. To go forward. Or you could say to advance. To advance. To go forward or to advance. So the first word قدم. First word قدم. To place something forward, to make something go forward, to place something forward. Second word قدم. To go forward, to advance. وكذلك تعلمنا كلمة هبط. هبط. Also, we learned the word هبط. 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 To land or to descend. To land. هبط. To land or to descend. هبط. طيب وأيضا تعلمنا also another word that we learned يا إخوان was ركب. 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 To ride. To ride. ركب. طيب another word we learned was ركب. Write this word down يا إخوان. ركب. 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 To ride or to get on, to embark on. To ride. ركب. To ride. To get on. طيب وبقية الكلمات سنأخذها إن شاء الله تعالى ضمن الدرس. ضمن الدرس. And the remaining of the words we'll take them إن شاء الله تعالى يا إخوان from the lesson. We'll take them إن شاء الله تعالى from the lesson. طيب انظر إلى الشاشات. So look at your screens يا إخوان. Look at your screens. لأصحاب الكتب. For those that have the book. For those that have the book. وصلنا إلى صفحة 51. 51. For those that have the book, we have arrived on page number 51. Page number 51. وإذا ما عندك الكتاب انظروا إلى الشاشة. And if you don't have the book, you can look at your screens يا إخوان. طيب بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قال قدم محمود من تركيا. He says Mahmoud came or approached from, arrived from, he came from Turkey. He came from Turkey. Kalimatu Turkiya is Turkey. The word Turkiya is Turkey. تعلمنا هذا قبل بحمد الله. We learned this word before يا إخوان. Turkey. تركيا. تركيا. اكتبوا هذا يا إخوان. Write this word down. تركيا is the country Turkey. وتركيا يا إخوان بلاد المسلمين. وهذا القول. And Turkey or Turkey is a Muslim country according to some. Alhamdulillah. تركيا. تركيا is Turkey. 25 times each يا إخوان. كل كلمة جديدة تكتب 25 مرة. Remember, every word that's new to us, we're going to write these words that's new 25 times. تركيا is Turkey. طيب قال وبعد أن هبطت الطائرة and after the airplane descended or landed. After the airplane descended. هبط means to land or to descend. هبط أو no. هبط means to land, to descend. Or هبط عفوا. هبط means to land or to descend. الطائرة is the airplane. طيب, so the word الطائرة is the airplane. الطائرة, the airplane. الطائرة, the airplane. طيب قال ركب حافلة المطار. He rode the bus of the airport. He rode the bus of the airport. وحين وصل صالة القدوم. And when he reached or arrived at the hallway of arrival. And when he reached or arrived at the airport, when he reached or arrived at the hallway of arrival. طيب كلمة وصل. كلمة وصل. The word وصل means to arrive, or you can say to reach. To reach. وصل. You can also say to join. To arrive, to reach. وصل means to arrive, to reach. طيب قال نزل من الحافلة. He descended from the bus. He descended from the bus. He descended from the bus. ذكرنا يا أخوان أن كلمة الحافلة ترجمناها إلى the bus. We mentioned the word الحافلة. We translate it to be the bus. Write this down يا أخوان. الحافلة. الحافلة. The bus. The bus. The bus. The bus. طيب فقابل موظف الجوازات. فقابل موظف الجوازات. So then immediately he faced, or you can say he encountered, the official or the worker of the jawazat, of the passports. So right after he got off the bus, فقابل, then immediately he encountered, he met, he faced the muwazzaf, the worker or the official of the passports. Of the passports. طيب ذكرنا يا إخوان الفرق بين كلمة الفاء وثم. انظروا هنا يا إخوان. We mentioned the difference of two words. in the last lesson, the word fa and the word thumma. The word fa, and the word thumma. The word fa, or the letter fa, and the word thumma. وذكرنا أن الفاء بمعنى الثم ولكن يفيد التراخي. يفيد التراخي. We mentioned that the word fa, it means thumma. Fa means thumma, but there's a slight difference. Fa means then or so, but it has some عفوا بدون تراخي. Fa, it means then without any time passing. So you would write fa معنى أو يفيد ترتيب مع تراخي. يفيد الترتيب عفوا يفيد ترتيب بدون تراخي. بدون التراخي. So you're going to write this down يا إخوان. Write in Arabic first as we're learning Arabic. So the fa, it shows the sequence of something, the order of something. يفيد الترتيب, it shows the order of something without any time passing. So fa is just like thumma, but no time passes. It shows order. This happened and then this and then this. It shows order, but this order, there's no time that passes between them. So fa shows order without the passing of time. That's the difference. So fa shows order without the passing of time. وثم عكسه. ثم عكسه. ثم is the opposite. ثم يفيد الترتيب مع تراخي. So ثم shows order also. ثم shows order. So you're going to write يفيد الترتيب مع التراخي. So now with ثم is slightly different. It's the opposite, if you will. It shows order also. It also shows order. But there is a time that elapses, or there's a passing of time that elapses. So fa, there's no time. It's immediate. And thumma, there's an order with the elapsing of time. Some time passed. So thumma shows order with the passing of time. Let's write down those two differences here. One, they both show order. And one shows no time passing with this order, and one shows time passing with the order. طيب. فمثلا نعطيكم مثالا. We give an example يا إخوان. We give an example. درس محمود التفسير ثم العربية. طيب نضيف الحركات. Let's add our vowels درس محمود التفسير ثم العربي. طيب العربية. طيب انظر إلى هذه الجملة. Look at this sentence يا إخوان. Look at this sentence here. طيب فقلنا, so we said درس محمود التفسير ثم العربية. طيب, so now we say Mahmoud studied tafsir, the explanation of the Quran. Then he studied Arabic, meaning Arabic language. So درس محمود التفسير ثم العربية. طيب, pay attention here يا إخوان. So we say what? Mahmoud studied tafsir, then he studied Arabic. انظر إلى ثم. All I want you to do is pay attention to the word ثم. طيب, ما هي قاعدتنا? What was our principle? ثم يفيد ترتيب مع تراخي. So we say what? ثم shows order. Go back to your principle that you just learned. ثم shows order. Allahu Akbar. ثم shows order with a passing of time. That's ثم. Go back to what we just learned. ثم shows order. Something happened in sequence. It shows order. But this order, there was a time period that took place within this order. So, ثم shows order, but there was a time that took place between this order. So now apply that. درس محمود التفسير ثم العربية. Mahmoud studied tafsir. Then, after he studied tafsir, he studied Arabic. How much time passed? Allah knows best. That's not your point. But some time passed. Maybe 20 minutes passed. Maybe a day passed. Maybe a week passed. Maybe a month. Maybe an hour. Allah a'lam al-waqt. Allah knows best the time. هذا لا يهمنا. That's not important right now. The time is unknown. How much time passed? Only Allah knows. But some time passed. How do you know? Because the word ثم was used. طيب, الآن نفس الجملة. Now the same sentence. درس محمود التفسير فالعربية. طيب, انظر هنا. Now pay attention here. Same sentence. غيرنا شيئا واحدا. We're going to change one thing. طيب, درس محمود التفسير فالعربية. طيب, same sentence. We're going to change one thing. طيب, درس محمود التفسير فالعربية. طيب, Mahmoud studied tafsir. Then he studied Arabic. But this then, if you're going to be more precise, since fa is used, it means and immediately following, he studied Arabic. MashaAllah. Mahmoud studied Mahmoud studied tafsir. No, Shay, you still can get in, inshallah, with us. Don't worry about that. Worry about that. We'll worry about that later. Don't worry about that. Inshallah, you still can join with us. May Allah bless you. Mahmoud studied tafsir. Then immediately, then right after, he studied Arabic. So thumma and fa, they both share in something and they differ in something else. They share in what? They share in both of them yufidu taratib. They both show order. Thumma and fa, they both yufidu at-taratib. They both show order. Write this down, ya ikhwan. Thumma and fa, they both agree when it comes to order. They both show order. They both show order. You guys with me, ikhwan? Thumma and fa both show order. They both show order. طيب ويختلفان في شيء. Just as they agree in one thing, they differ in something else. They both show order, but one shows some time passed while the other shows no time passed. It was right after. So they agree on tartib. They both show order. But ثم مع التراخي. But ثم comes along with التراخي, with some time. When you see ثم, some time passed. مع التراخي. But ثم is with the passing of time. And fa is without. If you understand that, you're upon a lot of good. Allahu Akbar. And that's why we always say, al-farqu bayn al-ma'na wa tarjama. That's why we always say there's a difference between the meaning of something and the translation of something. And the translation of something. So after class, we'll get you logged back in, inshallah ta'ala. Maybe your iPad updated. Sometimes that happens. But it still should let you into the app. Okay, inshallah. After we'll get you back logged in, inshallah. طيب, and fa, what about fa, ya ikhwan? Fa biduni al-tarahi. Allahu Akbar. So fa shows order. Yes, they both show order. But the fa, there's no time between the order. MashaAllah. So the fa is without the passing of time. It's immediate. No time passed. MashaAllah. سأعطيكم مثالا آخر. We'll give you another example يا إخوان. Another example. فنقول دخل. طيب انظر إلى هذه الأمثلة. Look at these examples here يا إخوان. Look at these examples here. طيب دخل عفوا. Let's go back to our Arabic. طيب دخل علي المسجد ثم قاسم. ثم قاسم. طيب دخل علي شبيه فتحة المسجد ثم قاسم. طيب let's translate the sentence يا إخوان. Ali entered the mosque, the masjid. Then Qasim entered. طيب دخل علي المسجد ثم قاسم. Ali entered the masjid and then Qasim entered. دخل علي المسجد. Ali entered the masjid and then Qasim entered. طيب من دخل أولا؟ Question number one. Question number one. Who entered first? Question number one. من دخل أولا. Who entered first? Question number one. من go back to Arabic. من دخل أولا. Who entered first? That's question number one. دخل علي المسجد ثم قاسم. Ali entered the masjid, then Qasim entered. Our first question was what? Who entered first? طيب الجواب علي. The answer is Ali. كيف عرفنا؟ How do you know? لأن ثم يفيد الترتيب. Because ثم shows order. Because ثم shows order. So it shows that Ali entered first. Because ثم يفيد الترتيب. Because ثم يفيد الترتيب. How do you know Ali came in the masjid first? Because ثم shows order. Question number two. كيف عرفنا? كيف عرفنا? How do we know that Ali came in first? How do we know that? Because ثم shows order. Because ثم shows order. لأن ثم يفيد الترتيب. Because ثم shows order. That's it. لأن ثم يفيد الترتيب. That's it. That's all you're going to write. Because ثم shows order. طيب, question number three. How long or how much time passed before Qasim entered? How much time passed before Qasim entered? Trick question يا إخوان. Please pay attention. كم وقتا مضى قبل دخول Qasim. How much time passed before the entering of Qasim? How much time passed? Let's go back to our sentence, ya ikhwan. What did we say? دخل علي المسجد ثم قاسم. Don't change anything. Go back to the sentence. We said what? Ali entered the masjid. This should be قبل. Ali entered the masjid ثم قاسم. Then Qasim entered. Who entered first? We said Ali. How do we know? Because ثم يفيد الترتيب. ثم shows order. طيب. What was the next question, يا إخوان? How much time passed between Ali's entering and Qasim's entering? The answer is Allahu A'lam. Allah knows best. هو مجهول. It was not mentioned. It was unknown. طيب. What's the point here? To show that ثم shows order. طيب. نفس الشيء. Same sentence. نغير كلمة واحدة. We're going to change one word inshallah ta'ala. دخل علي المسجد فقاسم. طيب. Let's change our font to a better looking font. طيب. نضيف الحركات. Let's add our vowels. دخل علي المسجد فقاسم. طيب. Ali entered the mosque. Then right after that Qasim entered. MashaAllah. طيب. نفس الأسئلة. Same questions. من دخل أولا? Who came in first? Ali. كيف عرفنا? How do you know? لأن الفاء يفيد الترتيب. Because the fa shows order. MashaAllah. كم وقتا مضى بين دخول علي وقاسم? How much time passed between the entering of Ali and the entering of Qasim? مباشرة. It was immediate. It was immediate. No. We have a correction, ya ikhwan. I wonder where I'm spelling. Yes, then, not then, then. Talking about order. No, then. Sorry. Then, correction. Ahsanti. Ali entered the mosque. Then, right after that, Qasim entered. So what's the point, ya ikhwan? Thumma and fa. That's all I want you to focus on. Thumma and fa. Two words. First word, write this down, ya ikhwan. Thumma. Thumma. Second word, fa. Thumma and fa. If you understand this, it's going to help you tremendously in your Quran and in your Sunnah and in the books of the ulama. The difference between thumma and fa. And we can also add the waw if you wish. They're similar. Thumma and fa. They agree in something and they differ in something. They agree in something and they differ in something. So write this down, ya ikhwan. Right? طيب الوفق and what they agree to or what they agree in. الخلاف and what they differ in. طيب الوفق what they agree in and this should be a كسرة الخلاف and what they differ in. So write down ثم and fa, 2 words. طيب what do they agree in? They agree in الترتيب. الترتيب. They agree in that they both show order. الترتيب. They both, anytime you see ثم, anytime you see fa, it's talking about order. This should be a فتحة. الترتيب. They agree and order. الترتيب, sequence, order. And they differ in الوقت, time. الوقت. They agree in order. They differ in time. 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 So we have 2 different words. Put your mutes on, ya ikhwan. May Allah bless you all. 2 words, thumma and fa. They agree in order. They differ in the passing of time. We'll give one last example, inshallah ta'ala. Write this example down, ya ikhwan. طيب. Write this example down. طيب. ضرب أحمد ثم محمد. Write this example down, ya ikhwan. طيب. Ali was hit. And then Muhammad was hit. ضرب أحمد ثم, this should be الضمة, ثم محمد. طيب. Ahmed was hit. Then Muhammad was hit. So write this down, ya ikhwan. ضرب أحمد ثم محمد. Pay attention here. Ahmed was hit. And then Muhammad was hit. Question number 1. Who hit Ahmed and Muhammad? Allahu Alam. ليس مذكورا. Who hit Ahmed and Muhammad? Allah knows best. It wasn't mentioned. All we mentioned was they were hit. Who hit them? ليس مذكورا. It was not mentioned. مجهولا is unknown. Meaning it's not mentioned. You may know who hit them, but it's not mentioned in this sentence. طيب. من ضرب أولا. Who was hit first? Who was hit first? That's question number. طيب. What was question number 1, ya ikhwan? Question number 1 was who hit Ahmed, and Muhammad. Who hit them? The answer is not, or it was not mentioned. It was not mentioned. That was question number 1. Who hit Ahmed and Muhammad? And this should be a D. طيب. Who hit them? It was not mentioned. It was not mentioned. You guys with me? Question number 1. Who hit Ahmed and Muhammad? The answer, it was not mentioned. It was not mentioned. Our sentence is ضرب أحمد ثم محمد. Ahmed was hit. Then Muhammad was hit. Question number 1. Who hit Muhammad? Who hit Ahmed and Muhammad? The answer is it is not, or it was not mentioned. ثانيا, question number 2. Who was hit first? Who was hit first? Al-Jawab Ahmadu. The answer was Ahmed. The answer is, rather, Ahmed. The answer is Ahmed. Who was hit first? Answer, Ahmed. How do you know Ahmed was hit? That's question number 3. How do you know Ahmed was hit first? Go back to the sentence. ضرب أحمد ثم Muhammad. Ahmed was hit, then Muhammad was hit. So how do you know Ahmed was hit first? Because the word thumma shows order. That's it. Because the word thumma shows order. That's all you got to say. Because thumma shows order. Easy. Inshallah. May Allah make it easy upon us. Who was hit first? We said Ahmed. Next question. How do you know? You gotta prove in Islam. You gotta have your adillah. How do you know Ahmed was hit first? You're going to say because thumma shows order. That's it. Without thumma, you don't know who was hit first. And that's the wow. The wow does not show order. We'll get to that inshallah. All right. Question number 4. كم وقتا مضى بين مضروب أحمد ومحمد. Question number 4. How much time passed between the hitting of Ahmed and Muhammad? How much time passed? How much time passed between the hitting of Ahmed and Muhammad? The answer is Allah Alam. Allah knows best. It's not mentioned. Or you can say it's not mentioned. Some time passed. Yes. How much time passed? It could have been a day. It could have been a week. It could have been a year. The time is not mentioned. There's nothing about how much time passed. ضرب أحمد ومحمد. Ali, Ahmed was hit and then Muhammad was hit. How much time passed is not mentioned. It could have been a month. It could have been 5 years. The point is that his hitting came after his. Right after? No. Some time passed because we use thumma. Alright. Now if we change thumma into fa, Now we have a whole nother meaning. Allahu Akbar. Now write this last sentence, inshallah, and we'll stop here. طيب ضرب أحمد فمحمد. Allahu Akbar. Whole different sentence now. MashaAllah. And this is from the beauty of Arabic, ikhwan, the language that many of us have no desire to ever study. And may Allah correct our understandings and make us understand why the Arabic language is obligatory to learn to the best of our abilities. ضرب أحمد فمحمد. Write this down, ya ikhwan. Allahu Akbar. Now we have the fa. Pay attention here. So now our whole translation is different. Our whole translation is different. Now we say Ahmed was hit. Then right after Muhammad was hit. Our whole meaning is different now. Fa shows tartib. Yes, they both show order. But fa shows biduni tarahi, that no time passed. Who was hit first? Ahmed. How do you know? Because fa yufidu tartib, shows order. كم وقتا بين مضروب أحمد ومضروب محمد مباشرة. How much time passed between the hitting of Muhammad, the hitting of Ahmed, and the hitting of Muhammad? It was immediate, right after. How do you know? Because we use fa. Fa shows that there's no passing of the time. It's immediate. May Allah bless you all, ya ikhwan. طيب. Let's do one more sentence, inshallah, ya ikhwan. طيب. Look at your screens here, ya ikhwan. وقدم له جواز سفري وبطاقة الوصول. So he says, وقدم له, and he قدم له, he gave the man, or he put forward to him, the jawaz al-safar, the passport. So he made the passport forward to the man. He gave the man the passport. قدم له, he gave it, he made it forward, to make something forward. He preceded the passport to the man. He gave the man the passport. Oh yeah. Write this word down, ya ikhwan. Jawazu as-safar. We had this word before. نراجعها الآن. We'll review it, inshallah. Passport. Jawazu as-safar. Jawazu as-safar. The passport. Now pay attention. It doesn't technically mean passport. That's the translation of it. That's what's understood in English. But it doesn't mean that. We'll explain, inshallah. Jawazu as-safari is understood in English to be a passport, but that's not the translation of it. The literal translation is the permission to travel. which is understood in the English language as the passport. Your permission to leave one country and go to another country is the passport. In America, you have a blue book. Some people may have a different color, but it's usually blue. So you're going to say the passport, which is literally the permission to travel. That's the literal translation. Where's your permission to travel? Meaning your passport. Your permission to travel. Jawaz means authorization, permission. As-safar is a trip or travel. So jawazu safar, the permission to travel, or is understood in English to be the passport. طيب. And bitaqa, once again, is a card. And he said bitaqatul wusul. Bitaqatu al-wusul. Write this down, ya ikhwan, and we'll stop here. Bitaqatu al-wusul is your arrival card. When you arrive at another country, you have to have your arrival card. Your country, or the country you left, gives permission for you to go to that country. This is your arrival card. Your passport allows you to leave, but to go into another country, you have to have your arrival card. That country allows you to enter their country. And most times you fill that out while you're on the plane. So 25 times, ya ikhwan. طيب. فإذا هذا يكون مفهوما نكتفي بهذا, and if this is understood, يا إخوان, we'll suffice ourselves with this portion of the class بإذن الله تعالى. ونعلن لنا إن شاء الله تعالى سنفتح درسا في قراءة, and also we're going to start briefly one of these days, inshallah, a class that's geared to the student trying to learn how to read or to increase their reading. And this class is going to be designed for the one who has memorized their letters or who is memorizing their letters, and it's going to help us with our reading, inshallah ta'ala. And we'll make the announcement with official day. It's going to be 2 days a week, maybe 3, inshallah ta'ala. No. طيب فإن أصبت فمن الله وإن أخطأت فمن نفسي. Anything that we said that's correct is from Allah. Anything we said that's incorrect is from ourselves. وجزاكم الله خيرا والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
For our brothers online, we'll stop there, inshallah.